Hi, Carolyn, Trichologist here at Absolique. Now, we've talked in the past about the hair cycle, we've talked about the diffuse hair loss, so now we're going to talk a bit about pattern thinning. So pattern thinning is always, particularly in a pattern, funny that it's right at the top front of your head, you tend to notice it, the light shines there, we have recessions, all sorts of things. Okay, so pattern thinning alone is very rare, so you've always got to check in on your hair cycle. The other thing is pattern thinning is not hair loss, it's not physical hair falling out. So we tend to get people thinking they have one thing, but it's actually another thing. So you can have two problems, but one will be driving the other. So you want to make sure that you do actually get correct diagnosis. So when we're dealing with pattern thinning, it's about DHT, dihydrotestosterone. It's in our body. We need it. It's responsible for our integumentary system, which is our skin. It holds us together. And it's responsible for little hairs, which are our receptors to the outside world, and our body's homeostasis. It's also a precursor to other enzyme-like reactions. So the DHT, dihydrotestosterone, is not an enemy. It just gets triggered by hereditary, hormonal, environmental, or free radical effect to bind to the very thing it's responsible for is hair, but it's head hair and only up here. They still don't know why it doesn't bind anywhere else. So it's very easy to make a clear diagnosis microscopically by looking in the terminal area and comparing to the front area. But you must take note of the hair cycle. So because of the areas where it can come from, hereditary, hormonal, environmental, free radical, wherever it comes from, it is causing this effect of binding to the hair bulb. So some people can go in and use medications to block the DHT in the body. That's not really cool. Okay, the other thing is other people go topically and they use chemical formulas to move the DHT away. Well, that's only going to give you a short-term effect because the DHT is still building up inside. So if you protect the leaving in the body, that's probably the best way to go. And a really good way of protecting is using antioxidants. Free radical effect, the opposite is antioxidants. So topical antioxidants are great as long as they're chemical free, but we can also go inside and use antioxidants as well, but always with base nutrition. So correct diagnosis and understanding what you're using and why you're using is very important. I get some crazy emails about people misunderstanding how to use minoxidil and all the different things available. So be clear on what you have before you make the choice of what to use. So drop me an email anytime, info@absolique.com.au.